Let's start with some breaking news. As you can see, Anton Tolui is here. What can you tell us, Anton?
Yeah, it's about Wolverhampton Wanderers and their potential successor to Bruno Lage as head coach. We understand that Julen Lopetegui, the current Sevilla head coach, is the preferred candidate for Wolves as their new manager. Now, it's interesting, obviously, isn't it? Because he's currently in position at Sevilla, but he's under a lot of pressure. He's only won one game with Sevilla this season. They currently sit 1 point and 1 place above the relegation places, but Lopetegui did lead them to fourth in the, well, that's interesting. But yeah, he did lead them to fourth in the in La Liga last season. They're in the Champions League. Big game against Dortmund tonight. Now, obviously, look, there's a lot of pressure on him. If it goes well, he may well still be in a job. If it doesn't, he may well be given the axe, and that would mean obviously Wolves won't have to pay compensation. So they're watching what's going on at Sevilla before they make a formal approach to potentially try to speak to him. He almost took the Wolves job back in 2016. He was offered it before Nuno came in, but he instead decided to go and coach Spain. There he is. There you go. So yeah, instead he decided to go and coach Spain. So
buenos dias.
And we all know how that went around the 2018 World Cup. But yeah, it's, if you look at his managerial record, he's got an interesting managerial record, hasn't he? Because he's been coaching for some time. He had a good job at Porto back in 2014 to 2016. That led him to getting the Spain job. But then he obviously didn't coach at the World Cup because he said he was going to take the Real Madrid job. Went there, it didn't go particularly well. Took over at Sevilla 3 years ago. Consistently got them in the upper echelons of La Liga, won the Europa League a couple of years ago as well. But like I said, it hasn't gone according to plan this season. So Wolves would like to talk to him. They're waiting to see what happens with whether he's going to stay, go, whether they're going to fire him, whether they can come to an agreement with Sevilla potentially. So watch this space on this. They're not in a hurry because they've got a big game against Chelsea coming up on Saturday. Development coaches Steve Davis, James Collins already taking training. They will be in charge for that game no matter what happens. But at the moment, Julen Lopetegui is the favourite to take over at Wolves. He's the man they want.